I'm gonna break something down for you today, and I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet. So if you do want to know more about this topic, I will post my sources down below, as well as some other important links, so you can check that out. I just feel that it's important for people to be educated on this topic, especially today's youth, considering impact is going to be evidently permanent. So I'm going to try and break it down to you to the best of my ability. Keep in mind that I'm not no way, shape, or form a professional. I'm only 17 years old. I just happen to like to read a lot. So, in late May of 2013, Edward Snowden, a former technical contractor, leaked classified information about the NSA's mass surveillance program, PRISM. And with the help of a couple of journalists, he was able to go to Hong Kong and release this information without being arrested here in the United States of America. He left behind a very comfortable life and a long-term girlfriend so that he could make the public aware about this governmental betrayal. So now let me break it down. I'm going to start with who is the NSA and what exactly do they do? Okay, well, the NSA, or National Security Agency, is a United States intelligence agency that is tasked primarily with collecting and analyzing data from foreign intelligence. So basically what they do is they protect the United States from terrorist attacks. Now you know who Edward Snowden is, you know who the NSA is and what they do. Now let me tell you how all of this leaked information comes into play into our lives as citizens. In the documents that Snowden released, it is stated that the NSA had begun a program called PRISM in 2007. And PRISM was tasked with clandestine mass electronic surveillance data mining. Now, what that means is PRISM had unlimited access to citizens' emails, Facebook posts, instant messaging, purchase history, web browser history, metadata, all without proper warrants needed. So if you were on their target list or somehow associated with someone on the target list, they were able to look through all of your shit without a warrant, like old-fashioned wiretapping requires. So how do you get on these target lists? Well, no one knows because, well, it's classified. These documents also reveal that the following companies took part of this program, or participants of this program: Microsoft, Yahoo, Google, Facebook, Paltalk, YouTube, AOL, Skype, Apple, AT&T, Verizon Wireless, and Sprint. And there is a very high chance that that wasn't the complete list. So all of these companies were at some point or are actively releasing your private personal information at the NSA's request. Well, what if I'm not American? Because you know those Americans are always fucking things up. As of right now, there appears to be no legal restrictions on what the NSA can and can't do with the communications of a non-US person. So there's that. And it is also a good thing to keep in mind that the US isn't the only country doing mass surveillance on its citizens. I mean, many countries now have a national security agency like the NSA, and chances are they have programs like PRISM as well. In fact, the British counterpart of the NSA, the GCHQ, has its own surveillance program, and it shares data with the NSA. In any case, I'm really interested in hearing you guys' opinions. What do you think about this? Do you think Edward Snowden is a traitor or hero? Is mass surveillance a necessary evil, or is it wrong on all sides of the moral compass? As of right now, Russia has granted Edward Snowden a year of asylum. And of course, this is after Edward Snowden spent about a month living in an airport in Moscow seeking asylum. So, you know, it's about time Russia did something right. I'm a hypocrite. So if you have any questions, comments, be it positive or negative, you know where to put them. And I'll just leave you guys with a quote that has been massively associated with the situation. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Benjamin Franklin. That was your morality threshold exploding.